what's happening? It's ya, boy, goody, smell good. If you're new, all we do is shut it down all day, every day. If that interests you, consider subscribing. Show your boy some love. All my returning subscribers, appreciate y'all. All my new subscribers, appreciate y'all rocking with me. We have a very special video today, guys. I have 10 fragrances and 5 archetypes. If you're new to my channel, I review fragrances a little different, and that's just how I go. That's why I watch everybody, because we all bring a little something different to this space. My space, the way I talk about it, is a little unique. I do style the fragrances as well, but I have quite a few archetypes on my channel, probably up to 15. But today we're just gonna discuss 5, to keep the video short. So I have pretty boy, Playa, handsome, gentleman, mama. There go that man. These are the first 5 I'm gonna discuss on this video. There will be a part 2 and maybe even a part 3, okay? First category is gonna be pretty boy, okay? This guy right here, listen, it's self-explanatory. This guy got the beard nice, this guy got the clean nails, talking about this guy is hygiened up, the whole nine, man. This guy really pays attention to detail. He's very detail oriented. He dressed nice. He takes care of himself amazingly well. He does take pride in his appearance. He gives it down. He's not gonna go out the house any old kind of way. He's gonna put in that effort to make sure that he's always looking good, because that makes him feel good. You feel me? Here we go, guys. First one. You can find these at your local rack stores pretty much all day. I'm seeing them a lot lately in the rack stores. Check out my rack store videos. Shameless plug. You have Burlington's, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, etc. Those are the main 4 ones right there. But this is a pretty boy fragrance, man. Unisex. And pretty boy fragrance is gonna be pretty much, unisex, man. We have dark cherry and amber. And this is a sweet fragrance, guys. This is the best way to describe it. It's just a sweet and thick. I enjoy it. I like it, but it's definitely a pretty. I go by pretty Tony when I wear this, I have a few pseudo names, I'm talking about Pretty Tony, tailor-made tees, I'm talking about Goldie Baby, oh, Fresh, the Texas Dreamboat, and many, 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 many more. But this right here smells similar to me. Tobacco, Ra, Rouge, 5, 40, baby, oh, de parfum. The EDP is for me and you. But what I like about this one in comparison to BR 540, if you're new, that fragrance, man, it's got a peekaboo thing going on. It goes away and it hides. And you say, hey, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Then he hide again. Sometimes, you get a latex glove. Sometimes you get cotton candy. Sometimes you don't get nothing. You get lucky, you might get the woody aspect, which has got some cedar in there. But this one stays sweet for the entire wearing, okay? So I highly recommend this, man, okay? Check it out at your local rack stores, okay? And we're going ultra pretty. And when you go ultra pretty, you're gonna have to go Maison Alhambra Infini Rose, which is a dupe inspiration of Initio Atomic Rose. Rose, vanilla, citrus, okay? Great performance, guys. I know you can have, how long it lasts? How long your BS appearance lasts. That's how long it lasts. Hey, man, I'm gonna have fun on my channel, man. You feel me? Citrus, vanilla, amber, man. Unisex like tees, baby, sweetheart. You can wear it. I almost want to wear it today. I think it almost fits what I have on. I got my nose on Atomic Rose and Neiman's and just got transported into next week, when I got my nose on that fragrance, man. But that's a great alternative for $20. Unreal. Now we're gonna go to Playa Made, man. This guy here. And when I say player, it's not about having a rotation of women. He can have that, but that's way in the background. A player is more how you carry yourself, how you handle yourself, what you say, just being real, what you say, what you don't say, when to get on the gas, when to get on the brakes, when to put it in neutral, and just let it coast. It's a knowingness. People are comfortable around the players. It's gonna be a good time. It's just gonna be some player stuff. Ain't gonna be no BS. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be live. You're just gonna be having a good time, man. You know, that's the player. And he does dress very nice. That player dress, man. You can't outdress that boy. He wears shades in the highs. You feel me? He don't wear shades to block out the UV rays. You know, he wears shades because they look amazingly well on him. You know, so that's a player. It's not about, you know, having a rotation of women. You know, that's kind of like a goofy definition to me, to be honest with you. But hey, do you listen? We have. You can find this at your local rag stores. I also call this friggin' Mister, you smell so good. That's what they say when I got this song, guys. Great performance. I wore this yesterday for Thanksgiving, man, and really enjoyed it. It lasted the entire day. I get great performance with these Middle Easterns. You're going to get great performance. Sometimes you just have to let them sit, but after they sit, it's over with. This fragrance has transformed like 3 different times over the past year. It started out with good performance, and like a year later, the performance even got stronger. And then after that, there's a nut note that's actually, this is a dupe of Armani, Stronger With You, okay? So there's like a hazelnut, I can't think of the nut, it's like a nut that's in there. That's what that fragrance is known for. It finally came up in this fragrance right here, man. Awesome. It's just sweet with a gourmand undertone. That's just the best way to describe it. Sweet, gourmand, but the vibe, the energy, that's why I'm a little different. I describe energies of fragrances, not just scent profile. The energy on this guy is player, man. This is a player-made fragrance. You a player-made type dude, I think you'll like this fragrance, man. Or just get the OG. I'm also a proponent of walking in and buying the real deal Holyfield. You know what I'm talking about? Next, it's big brother, cousin, little brother, whatever you want to call it, man. Together With You, always, from a rider. They changed the name on these slightly, but it's the same bottle. I believe it's the same juice. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this is a clone of Armani, Stronger With You, intensely. They have 40,000 flankers, man, but it's not redundant to have these. This is more sweet with that gourmand undertone. And slight gourmand. It's not a gourmand fragrance, but after it macerates, you can get that gourmand undertone. Well, this is more sweet with the spices, man. Sweet, spicy. You can go year round, but great for right now as we're finally cooling down, man. The cold weather is officially here. Took a little while this year, but man, come on. You know, I had to sit back. You know it's real, man. I had to sit back for a second, man. Maybe a minute. And holla at you, man. You need this. Fragrance of the day, Murata, Together With You. Awesome fragrance, man. Sweet, spicy, player, man. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, moving on. Now we're in Mr. Handsome category, okay? Mr. Handsome, self-explanatory, man. You know, that's kind of a no-brainer right there, man. Mr. Handsome, we have Dos Gabbana Pour On, citrus, lavender, tobacco, and tonka bean. The ladies dig this one. Great performance. My bottle's turning a little potion-esque. Getting a little potion on here, man. This will be great for the office guys, my office guys. You got that 9 to 5, you know, white collar gig. This will be perfect for you. You're gonna be the greatest smelling guy in the office, okay? Gets great performance. You can find these at the rack store. You see the smile on my face, man. You can find these at the rack stores. Pretty much all day, almost every rack store video I do, they got Mr. Handsome in there, okay? Now we got another Mr. Handsome. Now this is a dupe of Blue Day Chanel. This is our mop, tag him, or just get the Chanel. In the air, it smells very similar. And there are several different dupes of this scent profile out there. Just grab one. All of them pretty much full work. For you, citrus, man. I'm getting citrus, man. Citrus, handsome, man. It just This is a modern day masculine fragrance, man. That's just the best way to describe it. Modern day masculine. I think every guy needs some type of Blue Day Chanel fragrance in his wardrobe. If I could recommend as a blue fragrance, that and Invictus, but the Blue Day Chanel is kind of put together, more kind of 25 and up, 30 and up, where the Invictus can go towards more for the younger guy who wants to do his blue fragrance thing, high school, early 20s, and so on. Really there's no age group on that, but I'm just saying that's just kind of how I see both those scent profiles, but they work amazingly well, okay? Now we're gonna go to Mr. Gentleman again. His guy is just self-explanatory as well. This guy, he carries himself amazing well. He's more conservative, he's not on the liberal side, he's on the conservative side, but he chivalry, if you will, he considers others, he thinks before he makes a move. He's just not out there tripping with himself, I'm talking about. He has 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth, and he uses them proportionally. He don't say too much, man, but when he does speak, it's a mouthful, and you may want to write it down. We have Nissan Armada. Oh, de parfum smells very similar to Davidoff Cool Water, which also smells similar to Green Irish Tweed. And I believe Davidoff came first in GIT. Maybe if it came afterwards, it's pretty much a dupe of, of Cool Water. But if you want to get that vibe for $7, and it's de parfum. I haven't seen these in the rag stores in a while. I'm sure you can go online. But just green and blue, so put together. This is Mr. Put Together as well, which is another prototype I will discuss on the next video. Mr. Put Together. And fragrances can go across different prototypes as well, but I have them in the prototypes that I think they do amazingly well, first off. But this is a good one, man. Probably the best $7 you're going to spend. Green and blue. Gentlemen, okay? All right. Another gentleman, super cheap. Now, this one is harder to find. Of the English laundries, okay? Arrogant. This guy's an a-hole. Just kidding. A gentleman is not an a-hole by any stretch of the imagination, okay? A gentleman is humble. You know what I'm talking about? An a-hole ain't what you think. An a-hole is somebody who think they know everything, and that could be anybody. It's not a guy with a bunch of buddy or, a guy that's tripping with himself. It's more of a guy that just, as soon as you say something, man, before you even get the sentence out, I know. Well, I haven't even completed the sentence yet, but But listen, citrus, lavender, for my lavender lovers. Lavender is masculine, it's calming, it's cool, and it has a amber undertone. So citrus, lavender, amber. What I like about this, citrus can kind of dissipate very fast, but this fragrance, the citrus lasts for pretty much the entire fragrance, man. I love it, man. Fresh, clean, has a 90s vibe, a 90s style fragrance, okay? I may do that video, 90s style fragrances, they capture that 90s vibe, okay? Which is the greatest decade, that's undisputed, and that will never come back. Why? We didn't have camera phones. What does that mean? We was in the moment, man. We was in the moment on everything. It wasn't, looking down at your phone all day while you chilling with family and friends. You had to interact. You had to, you have more people skills. That's why people skills, I'm teaching right now. That's why people skills have gone by the wayside, because you don't have to talk to nobody anymore. It's just, mother be sitting right next to you, you text. And it's not Gen Z fault, man. They raised on a cell phone, man, so they not gonna have a lot of people skill. Hey, how you doing? How's your day? How's the fam? Oh man, this weather, man. Look, check this out. So that's what made the 90s that generation. It had a good vibe going. It wasn't no weirdoism. Weirdoism came in when Playa went out, okay? Because social media came in And you know, you had the opportunity to diss a man from across the globe, you know, with no identity. In the 90s, if you diss a man by close of business, you're gonna have to see that man. I'm just going out, man, my channel, I'm gonna do it like I wanna do it. I feel like teaching. In the 90s, you had to see a man. If I diss a man at lunchtime, listen, by then I'm about to see that man for sure before the end of the week is gonna get back to him or her or whatever, ladies. And you know, you're not gonna be able to cut your phone on and record it. You're gonna have to deal with that. So it wasn't no weirder. You didn't get to be weird because stuff got addressed fast. All right, let me get out there. But just, you know, the 90s fragrance, man, just kind of took me to the 90s, man. That vibe, that Playa, everything was about being Playa. Again, Playa is just how you carry yourself. Just being real, man. Not talking down on the next man who ain't done nothing to you, man. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Finish it out with mama. There go that man. And this is mama. There go that man. This can make every video, but I don't want to wear it out. One of my most complimented fragrances in my fragrance wardrobe, and many other reviewers' most complimented fragrances in Bad Boy Just Works are Mauve, Club de Nuit, Intense, Lemon, Pineapple, Rose, Ambergris, Birch. More than anything, lemon over birch. So you have a citrus fruity with a smoky dry down. Great performance, any season, any reason, dress it up or down. This fragrance is a wow out of 10, and it will always work, okay? It's just unreal, man. This was my signature scent in 2018 because I ain't gonna lie, I was going off the compliments. I'd never seen any, in all fairness, I had that first batch. This is the second batch. That first batch was glorious. One spray, oh, you smell so good. It was ridiculous. 14 hours into the dry down, getting compliments. It was crazy, man. I never seen nothing like that, man. But this one doesn't get as many compliments, but it will still get you compliments, as well as Ryan Insurrection, Pure 2. I could have plugged that right here, but this is the one that's the most popular, that most people can identify with, okay? This is the EDT. They had the EDP de Parfum, but that's mama that go there. Man, I'm telling you, man. Another mama. They go there, man, for the fall and winter. Or you can go spring, maybe summer nights. Shoot, Tabac by Maison Alhambra. And this is a dupe of Dior, Tabac Allure. Come on, man. All right now, plum, peach, tobacco, obviously so, sweet. It's just a sweet, thick, mellow fragrance. It's very smooth, man. A little suave, and I don't throw that word around lightly. A little suave, man. But I think you need this right now. You know, what really took me off on this fragrance, I got my nose on Dior Tobacco Allure and Saks, and just got transported smooth out of Saks. I almost floated a little bit when I was in there. You know, so I said, look out, man. I wasn't finna give him 350, 400 bones. So I grabbed the dupe, man. That's just how to go, man. The dupes have taken over, man. It is what it is. Well, what I can tell you before I go, you want to know why there's not a dupe of Nautica Voyage? You want to know why? Because it's reasonably priced. The game is simple. Well, listen, thanks for taking time out your day to watch my video. It's greatly appreciated. On the way out, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share your boy. Because sharing is caring. And goodies going global. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.